The music that moved the world's heart to song. The joy and warmth that inspired millions. The sound of music. Among the most beloved and honored films of all time, with 5 Academy Awards. Starring Julie Andrews in her most captivating role. The incredible beauty. The romance. The triumph. A special 3-hour spectacular movie presentation for the whole family. The Sound of Music on NBC.
Oh, help. Hey, everybody, it's Uncle Joe.
We all like to spend the weekends with family and friends. That's why AT&T saves you 60% on long distance every weekend, and they don't stop with savings. They give you service, too. Calling from anywhere to anywhere. Operator service, calls that sound as close as you feel, and 60%.
Really make the meal.
That giant's got the right stuffy.
Ho, ho, ho.
That green giant goodness really shows.
Once in your childhood, there was a very special motion picture you shared.
Oh, they're all right, Captain. They're just happy.
Aren't you glad? Heads up to know you'll be your best today. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad there's dials to make you feel this way? We got wrong. Oops. Aren't you glad for being together? Aren't you glad when people smile? Aren't you glad you use dial? Aren't you glad you use dial?
Don't worry, it's under 500.
Aren't you glad you use dial?
Until now, effective cough relief usually came in a spoon. Now, Mediquell announces the end of the spoon. New Mediquell Chewy Cough Squares for cough relief so strong it lasts 8 hours long. Mediquell took a powerful liquid cough medicine and concentrated it into soft, chewy squares. Each dose relieves coughs up to 8 hours, twice as long as regular strength liquids. The end of the spoon. New Mediquell Chewy Cough Squares. Cough relief so strong it lasts 8 hours long.
Who has a refreshing new vision with more color and sound and less space? It's RCA, and it's no mirage. This 25-inch TV actually fits in the space of a 19-inch set. It's the slim full-spectrum TV, the first full-stereo TV to process 100% of the audio-video signal. All the color, all the sound, all the time. The slim full-stereo, full-spectrum TV is no mirage. Only from RCA, technology that excites the senses.
Out here, a man needs Wrangler styles and easy fit. This is no place for pants that pinch or shirts that bind. Good-looking, good-fitting Wrangler goes anywhere, anytime.
So live it to the limit in Wrangler.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies returns following these messages.
Wouldn't be doing that in your condition. Vern, don't you know drinking and driving don't mix? Here, Vern. Let me drive you home, Vern. This ain't even your car.
At Mel's Diner, the specialty of the house is pandemonium. Comedy catastrophe on Alex.
55, 56, 57.
Oh, the tax man's back, and your Ford dealer has to cut inventories by January or pay the tax.
67.
During tax savings sale, prices will never be lower on every car and truck. Buy before the 31st, get big discounts on F-150s and Rangers. Tempos, Escorts, price to sell. We've got to reduce our inventories, and you'll save big.
West Texas Ford Dealers Tax Savings Sale. Only a few days left to save.
$99, $100, $100.
Happy holidays, Vern. It's just in the time of Nick.
We continue with The Sound of Music, starring Julie Andrews, Christopher Plummer, and Eleanor Parker.
Every little boy likes mischief, gets in trouble, and dreams of great adventures. But this is no ordinary little boy. He's...
What is your name?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio!
Walt Disney's Pinocchio. A magic that lasts a lifetime. Rated G. Now playing at a theater near you. Check local listings.
Imagine the pleasure of Folgers rich, satisfying mountain-grown coffee. Now imagine it decaffeinated. Introducing Folgers new decaffeinated coffee. The only decaffeinated with Folgers' enticing mountain-grown aroma. The only decaffeinated with Folgers' superb mountain-grown blend. The only decaffeinated with Folgers' delicious mountain-grown flavor. Outstanding. The pleasure of Folgers. Now decaffeinated. Imagine that.
Aren't your kids?
I love Crest more than this, more than this, more than this, and more than this. Crest and good checkups is like peanut butter and jelly.
Every year, more kids get great checkups with Crest than any other toothpaste.
Aren't your kids the best?
Crest gives me good checkups.
Aren't your kids worth Crest?
Since George Washington had false teeth, I don't think he used Crest.
Raise your hand.
For protection that helps you feel dry all day, raise your hand and reach for sure.
Confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Long ago, a new force shook the world, and a revolution forever altered human history. AD, the television event of 1985. Monday, it's a very special family reunion. There's about to be a wedding on Walton's Mountain. But when a man from Erin's past returns, her marriage plans may be shattered. Monday.
Wake up to a new day with the morning sun. Get the spirit of adventure a man should have on. Stetson cologne, Stetson fits. Comfortable and daring for the rugged soul. Masculine and sharing, confident and bold. Stetson cologne, Stetson fits. 'Cause there's a little bit of Stetson in every man.
For this gift I say thanks to my boy Isadore. This dustbuster cleans up the hair from my floor. Thanks for the dustbuster, son.
Now it's so easy to scrub around the house since I got a scrub brusher from my dear spouse. Thanks for the scrub brusher, hon.
When the fuse blows, I can see in the dark. His spotlight is bright. He thanks Uncle Mark.
Get cordless rechargeable gifts from Black & Decker.
And you'll get thanks a lot.
There's something you should know about Diet Colas.
Those with 100% NutraSweet, step forward.
All of Pepsi's Diet Colas contain 100% NutraSweet, no saccharin.
Those with saccharin, step forward.
Whereas most sizes of Coca-Cola's diet soft drinks
Move your cans.
contain almost twice as much saccharin as they do NutraSweet. So if you want 100% NutraSweet, buy Diet Pepsi Free, and Pepsi Light.
All 100% NutraSweet, 100% taste.
The other day, my boyfriend was touching my skin, and he said, "You feel so smooth and so good," and that's when I told him I'd been using Dove.
We asked women across America to give up their ordinary soap and take the Dove 7-day test.
With soap, my skin felt dry and brittle. But after 7 days with Dove, it feels soft and supple.
Dove is 1/4 moisturizing cream. It doesn't dry your face like soap.
With Dove, I feel like I'm washing my face with cream.
It's almost like getting a massage.
Dove is better than soap. You can feel it in your skin.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies returns following these messages.
Hey, Vern, I wouldn't be doing that in your condition. Vern, don't you know drinking and driving don't mix? Here, Vern. Let me drive you home, Vern. This ain't even your car.
This is NBC News Digest, sponsored by Winteralls. Here is John Dancy, NBC News.
Good evening. Terrorist bombs aboard an Italian ski train headed for the Alps killed at least 29 people today. A neo-fascist group has claimed responsibility for the explosions. With smoke from that Utah mine fire that killed 27 miners preventing removal of the bodies, officials today decided to seal up the mine in hopes of putting out the fire. Now this.
Help keep your world looking warm and beautiful. Wear Winteralls, now in Control Top 2.
Defense Secretary Weinberger said today the U.S. will not agree to Soviet demands to drop the so-called Star Wars missile defense system. Former President Carter criticized President Reagan on terrorism today, saying this administration's policy is to ignore hostages. I'm John Dancy in Washington. More news later on this NBC station.
We asked Action News 4 viewers, does all that sophisticated forecasting equipment that Roy McCoy uses really help you?
Absolutely. It helps the average person to understand what he's trying to say when otherwise it might be above our head. I like Roy McCoy. I like Roy McCoy, and I think he does very well. Very well.
Action News 4.
Burger King presents 8 simple words that can change your life.
I'll never eat a fried quarter pounder again.
8 simple words, and you're on your way to Burger King for one of our double burgers. A quarter pound of beef, plain broiled, not fried. Quarter pound double hamburger, double cheeseburger, or bacon double cheeseburger. America, you never have to eat a fried quarter pounder again.
Never.
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 Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
KAMR TV is an equal opportunity employment company. Hiring practices are based upon qualifications for the job to be filled, and there is no discrimination because of religion, sex, color, or national origin. KAMR TV, Amarillo.
We continue with The Sound of Music, starring Julie Andrews, Christopher Plummer, and Eleanor Parker.
Oh, I do like it here, Georg.
Trapped family singers.
I teach aerobics, so I have to take good care of myself. I jog, watch what I eat, and I'm just as careful about the pain reliever I use. That's why I take Tylenol. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital, and it worked great. It so happens Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most. I can't think of a better reason to trust Tylenol.
Trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most. Now Tylenol introduces caplets, specially coated in shape so they're easy to swallow. New Tylenol caplets.
While we can't prevent all the things that happen to your phones, it's nice to know AT&T phones are pretty indestructible. And if you lease your phone and take reasonable care of them, if anything ever does go wrong, we'll replace them at one of our AT&T phone centers or just call toll-free. You can even exchange your phones for new colors anytime. So if you take care of the phones you lease, AT&T will take care of you. AT&T Consumer Sales and Service.
This is deep gumbo mud in a 300-foot-long track. The famous Ford Bigfoot can handle it. But can a standard 4x4 pickup make it through? These Ford 4x4s have great traction with independent front suspension and real power, like Ranger's powerful V6 or Ford's big pickups with powerful V8s or diesels. You made it through.
Yeah, my Ford truck and me.
The best-built American trucks are built Ford Tough.
Hope we're going to a New Year's Eve party.
I'd prefer an office party.
I want to go to a school Christmas party.
McDonald's Chicken McNuggets 20-pack, the life of any holiday party.
How do I look?
Delicious. Golden brown is your color.
Whoopee! Let's go to a sleigh ride party. It's a good time for the great taste.
Parties. That's all you 20-packs ever think of.
McDonald's.
Time for McDonald's gift certificates. 50 cents each or a book of 10 for $5.
Starting Saturday, January 5th, escape into a glamorous world. A world where dreams are bought and sold, and everything has its price. Saturday night, become glamorous again when you escape to premiering Saturday, January 5th.
This is the definitive book on champagne. While writing it, noted author William Kaufman evaluated the finest champagnes in the world.
Here's an extraordinary find. A California champagne that is both truly dry and delightfully drinkable. New Andre Brut. No other American champagne can compare.
New Andre Brut. No other American champagne can compare.
3 times the softness and April freshness of this in every drop?
A cap that doesn't drip like this does?
Low price too? Come on!
It's true. We took this big Downy and poured all its softness and April freshness into this little bottle 1/3 the size. Introducing new triple concentrated Downy. Neat new pour spout and a revolutionary new no-drip cap. See? The Downy goes back in the bottle, not down the side.
Works like my Downy.
With 1/3 as much.
Same Downy softness. Same April freshness. A no-drip cap. And costs less than regular Downy.
We want it!
April Fresh Downy. Regular and new triple concentrated.
After 18 tough holes on a hot afternoon, you'd probably think a guy like me would shower with a deodorant soap. Not a chance. I'm Keith Fergus, and I made a break from deodorant soaps years ago. A clean break with Ivory. Look inside. Ivory's a basic, natural soap to give you an honest clean. And I like that. What I don't like are soaps that cover up clean with deodorants or heavy perfumes. I don't want that stuff all over me. And I use deodorant anyway. With Ivory, I feel like there's nothing on me but clean. I can feel it. I can smell it. I call that an honest clean.
Make a clean break. With Ivory, no soap can get you cleaner.
Does this sign my ball, too?
Sure.
No matter what your game.
Football?
Friday, it's an NBC movie premiere. Popeye. America's popular funny man, Robin Williams, brings everyone's cartoon favorite to life, along with Bluto, Whippy, Sweet Pea, and Shelley Duvall as Olive Oil. 2 men dueling for one timeless beauty. Will Pluto blot out Popeye? It's a spinach-powered blockbuster for the entire family. Popeye.
I'm number 5.
Oh, yes. 8.
Why don't we ask the children?
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just
Charles. Catherine. Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
What is it?
In my heart, I have but one.
Share the fantasy. Chanel number 5.
It's the JCPenney Christmas sale with 20 to 50% off great gifts. Classic sweaters for the whole family. Glittering 14-karat gold, diamonds, and more. Save on stereos, TVs, microwaves, even exercise equipment. Plus every sheet, towel, pillow, and blanket is on sale.
And they've got extra shopping hours till Christmas.
The Christmas sale, 20 to 50% off at JCPenney.
Here it comes, Diet Coke with 100% NutraSweet, a taste that's one of a kind.
Diet Coke, it's one of a kind. You can look, but you'll never find a taste that tastes like Diet Coke. And feeling good is on your mind. It's one of a kind. Diet Coke, the taste that leaves the rest behind.
Timex knows this is going to be a marvelous Christmas. The Timex Wafer Thin Digital, our expansion band quartz, and our sweet second-hand quartz. There are over 90 Timex quartz watches for women. And they are gorgeous, one and all. Happy holidays from all of us to all of you.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies returns following these messages.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven, when a vicious gang terrorizes the neighborhood, can Michael Landon turn has-been movie stars into heroes?
This is a job for the masked rider.
Highway to Heaven, Wednesday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is John Dancy, NBC News.
Good evening. In Lebanon, Druze militiamen stormed Beirut airport today, halting traffic for 2 hours. Near Bologna, Italy, a bomb exploded aboard an Italian ski train headed for the Alps. At least 29 people are known dead. A neo-fascist group has claimed responsibility for the explosion. Mexican authorities now say it was a massive gas leak that caused last month's explosion in a working-class suburb of Mexico City. At least 490 people died in the blast. And Newsweek magazine says Americans have sharply curtailed contributions to UNICEF, the UN Children's Fund. This after President Reagan criticized UNESCO. They're not the same. I'm John Dancy in Washington. More news later on this NBC station.
Get year-end tax savings with an 84 Marquis wagon, only $99.92, or an 85 Olds 98 Regency, just $13,995. Now at Holiday Olds and Bradley Lincoln Mercury at the Autoplex.
Christmas is the perfect time to remember the one you love. And at Mervyn's, you'll find some really special gifts. This week, all of Mervyn's luxurious gold, diamonds, and cultured pearls are 40% off. There's a beautiful selection of 14-karat gold jewelry, and elegant diamonds always say something special. It's a gift they'll treasure forever. What a wonderful way to say, I love you, with a present they'll remember. From Mervyn's today.
Hope we're going to a New Year's Eve party.
I'd prefer an office party.
I want to go to a school Christmas party.
McDonald's Chicken McNuggets 20-pack, the life of any holiday party.
How do I look?
Delicious. Golden brown is your color.
Whoopee! Let's go to a sleigh ride party.
It's a good time for the great taste.
Parties, parties. That's all you 20 packs ever think of.
Of McDonald's.
Time for McDonald's gift certificates. 50 cents each or a book of 10 for $5.
Hey, Vern. Happy holidays. Know what I mean?
We continue with The Sound of Music, starring Julie Andrews, Christopher Plummer, and Eleanor Park.
Rolf?
Two women with congestion, runny nose, body ache. Choose a medicine.
Tristan. Actifed.
Dristan has an extra medicine Actifed doesn't to relieve more symptoms. Better?
Better, but I still ache. No congestion, no runny nose, no aches.
Dristan for more cold relief.
Nothing can slow me up. Not traffic, not weather, not a headache either.
ANACIN. 23% more medicine than regular pain relievers.
I get ANACIN.
ANACIN. More medicine.
There's one airline that offers you a special way to fly. It's an airline so innovative you can get all your boarding passes ahead of time. So when you get to the airport, you never wait in line, saving you time and hassles. American's no-stop check-in. It can make your next trip something special.
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse.
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse.
Publishers Clearinghouse, the only sweepstakes that's already given away over $10 million. It's coming December 26th with a new super prize of $2 million, all for you. So wait for it. Watch for it till you see the sign. Then enter, and you could join thousands of winners and say,
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse.
There's no place like our house.
If you use antacids that don't seem to work well enough for you or fast enough for you, maybe they're not strong enough for you. But today, there's double-strength Mylanta 2, the antacid that concentrates nearly twice the medication for nearly twice the acid-neutralizing power of any leading brand. So when you need an antacid, try one that's strong enough for you. Double-strength Mylanta 2, concentrated with nearly twice the antacid medicine. Now in 5-ounce liquid and tablets.
Monday on Bloopers, it's Chris.
Hey, Vern, I wouldn't be doing that in your condition. Vern, don't you know drinking and driving don't mix? Here, Vern. Let me drive you home, Vern. This ain't even your car.
She's running for office. Come on, can you be that dumb to run for office?
To work for the State Department takes intelligence.
I know we can work this out just the way the diplomats do.
Efficiency.
I got a camel.
Leadership. Or a lot of luck. Goldie's become a diplomat.
This is a real natural high for me.
Protocol, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
When you create one of the finer things in life, you spare no expense. Martini and Rossi commissions only the finest grapes from the most prestigious vineyards in the Asti region of Italy. Then nature adds sparkle with light, refined bubbles. The result, a unique, delicate taste, distinguished throughout the world. Martini and Rossi Asti Spumanti, when good taste is most important.
Remember the true spirit of Christmas on Kodacolor VR films. Kodak's sharpest, most dazzling color print films ever.
Dear Joe, I sent this gift because you're my very best friend, love. Santa Claus.
Aren't you glad to know you'll be your best today? Aren't you glad there's style to make you feel that way? Aren't you glad for being together?
Oh, man.
Aren't you glad when people smile?
Dance, Lieutenant.
Aren't you glad you use style? Aren't you glad?
Pulling rank, huh?
Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you use style?
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies returns following these messages.
I'm Tom Brokaw. Why does Israel's occupation of the West Bank mean Jew against Jew? A report on Israel's moral dilemma tomorrow on NBC Nightly News.
Fact, Silver Star Olds dealers must pay city, county, and school taxes on all in-stock inventory on December 31st. They're slashing prices now to reduce their inventory.
This is an Action News Update with David Riggleman.
Good evening. The body of a man is found in an Amarillo field. Investigators are checking for signs of foul play. Meanwhile, police in Tulia are looking for a gunman who got away with $64,000 from a supermarket. That mine disaster in Utah is over, and an oil slick off Puget Sound is just beginning to wash ashore. The NFL playoffs are well underway, and the Worm Man is alive and well in Amarillo. Fred Goldsmith will have a special report. We'll have those stories and more on Action News 4 at 10.
At halftime, I like to whip up a little snack. And with my gas range, you can stir up something in a hurry. You don't have to wait for the burners to heat up. You turn it on, it's on. Turn it off, it's off. It gives you instant control. Perfect.
Hey, Bob, the game's about to start.
A gas range. I won't cook on anything else.
Energas, the right energy.
Pizza Hut's got this great offer. A Care Bear sticker book for only 49 cents with any pizza.
Look, Mom! They're Care Bears!
Yes, dear. Kids love them. They're full of stickers and pages to color.
Mom, there's good luck there!
That's nice. They're 2 books, Caring and Sharing and Play It Safe.
Mom, more Care Bears!
That's fine, dear. But remember, Care Bears are only make-believe. Thank you.
The Care Bear sticker books only at Pizza Hut.
Hey, Vern, get them chestnuts out of the fire. Know what I mean?
We continue with The Sound of Music, starring Julie Andrews, Christopher Plummer, and Eleanor Parker.
Need a pulling thread. Need a pulling thread.
Jean Natte After Bath Splash is for people who want to take charge of their life. It makes your body and your mind so fresh, so new. You get the feeling there's nothing you can't do.
Jean Natte.
Is she the Jean Natte type? Don't give her perfume. Give her Jean Natte. All of it. What a splash.
Hey, look at this old poodle skirt. Oh, wow. And remember your prom dress? Remember Steve, my date? I think this will still fit. Time out. How about a cup of Swiss mocha?
Now you can enjoy General Foods International coffees with NutraSweet.
This is good. My prom dress still fits. Should I call Steve?
Celebrate the moments of your life.
With General Foods International coffees, now in regular and sugar-free.
Say, what's your major?
After that quiz, I'm majoring in hunger.
Want a snack?
I got one.
But I've got Twix, caramel or peanut butter. Take your pick.
Twix Cookie Bars, the chocolate candy with a cookie crunch. Twix Caramel, rich milk chocolate over creamy caramel. Twix Peanut Butter, rich milk chocolate over creamy peanut butter. And both have that Twix Cookie Crunch.
I think I'll major in Twix.
Twix Caramel and Twix Peanut Butter, the chocolate candy with a cookie crunch.
If Bill lives in Bighorn, Wyoming.
Howdy.
And Stan lives in Rockland, Maine.
Hey there.
And Jane lives in Calhoun, Georgia.
Charmed, I'm sure.
How much will it cost Fred to call all of them? $10 for an hour of calls.
Sounds good.
AT&T's Reach Out America plan. An hour of long-distance calls anywhere in the U.S. for $10 a month. Additional hours are even less.
Now you know just how far your money goes. That must be Fred. AT&T. The more you hear, the better we sound.
Next Sunday, NBC proudly presents the Academy Award-winning film that made America cry with joy.
You're my knight in shining armor.
Starring Katharine Hepburn, Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda, and Dabney Coleman in the story of one family's last chance for love on Golden Pond next Sunday.